Good morning. I am in the kitchen of our apartment or condo that we have rented in Whistler Blackcomb Ski and Mountain Bike Resort here in British Columbia, Canada. One of the things I love to do on holidays is to not really stress about what I eat and drink, but also know that I'm going to be able to go back home in as good shape, and sometimes like a trip like this one may be better than when I left home. The easiest way for me to be able to do that is to make sure that I'm meeting my real basic nutritional requirements here, usually at the accommodation, in a really easy way. And that means that whenever we're out and about and we want to eat delicious food, some of which isn't the most healthy, looking at you, Blizzard's Dairy Queen. And also when, yeah, I know, we've been there a few times. And it's not normally the sort of thing that I would eat, but it's pretty good, particularly after a day of riding when you're pretty starving. So in a nutshell, I did bring a little bit of stuff with me, and I'll just quickly run through that now. So easy supplement sort of food sources that I bring. I normally bring some collagen, creatine, supplement of choice. A couple of others which I find really useful is something called protein water. This is great because you can stick it straight into your water bottles when you're out and about on the mountain. Easier, you don't need a blend or anything exciting, and then some whole protein concentrate or whey protein concentrate, WPC. So these are the supplements that I tend to bring along with me. One can mix them with just water. I tend to mix with milk. I personally am a bit of a fan of cow's milk. Some of these sachets I also bring like little sachet versions to make things super, super easy when I am traveling. So we can tip these little things in here. In she goes, a little bit of ice, blender on. So what I've popped in here is a spoon of creatine, a half scoop of collagen. In this case, I'm using up one of the old sachets, but it's normally somewhere in the vicinity of 1 scoop, which is about 30 grams of protein concentrate. Blitz that bad boy up. And that is a really great way to start my day. Make sure that I'm not looking around to buy and eat whatever I can find, particularly when you're out and about. We're moving around a lot. We're in a resort town. Everything is super fabulous, but nothing is inexpensive, which we were expecting. This way I can keep myself well and healthy. A few other little tips that some of you might like to add. Another thing I will often travel with, and I have it in the cupboard at home all the time, is a product called Benny Fiber. When I assist people with weight loss, this is one of the secrets in the toolkit. It is a fiber supplement. Spoon, half a spoon, throw it in your smoothie. Really helps to keep everything moving along, which can be a problem when you are traveling, getting dehydrated, and in different climates and different environments where your diet needs to change a little bit. Bit of fish oil and a few of my regular other supplements that I use just to look after my skin. And Bob's your uncle. So with the protein water, what I like to do with this bad boy is stick it into our bike bottles. So if I don't want to have a smoothie during the day, which I will usually do in the morning, but if I don't feel up for it, or we're having a cooked breakfast or going out for breakfast or whatever, I will throw in my little water bottle for the day a scoop, sometimes 2 of protein water, and I will use that as a way to get my creatine into me as well. It means that I'm meeting my basic requirements, keeps my hunger and my satiety going really well, which means I can really pick and choose what I want to eat and eat food that I really like. I have the opportunity to wait around for the food that I really want to eat, as opposed to just eating whatever the hell I can find. And most importantly, for me at least, is I can be functional up on the mountain, which is really important if you do not want to end up in the hospital in the mountain bike park. All right, have a great day. See ya.